On with Mario Lopez.
What's up, y'all? I'm Mario Lopez. Joining us on Zoom right now, one of our favorite artists, Grammy Award-winning Dua Lipa. How are you, Dua?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I was just telling you, a big fan. You got a lot of fans over here at On with Mario and over at Casa Lopez with the wife and kids. I know you're talking to us from the UK. Is that where you've been quarantining during all the lockdowns?
Yeah, I was in London for the first half of it, and then I went to America for a little while, and now I'm back in the UK again.
Nice.
For another lockdown. So I feel like I've been catching the lockdowns everywhere.
There you go. Yeah, catching them when you can. The show you're doing November 27th looks really cool. Studio 2054. It's not just a concert. It's more of a live experience, right?
Yeah, it's basically I wanted to create something a little bit unique and a little bit different, especially because my tour got postponed twice now, and it's not expected to start until September, October of next year.
Right.
And so I wanted to get back on that stage and create a really unique experience for all the fans and the listeners, and to create something special, but also something that I would never be able to do on stage. And we just got this massive warehouse in London, and we've created all these custom sets for it, from like a roller rink to like an 80s TV show.
Fun.
We've got all of these little moments happening, and it's all, it's a full live performance, but there's going to be like a story to it, and there's going to be guest appearances and guest performers, and
awesome.
It's going to be a party.
So it's like a big party. I love it. I love it.
It's going to be a party, yeah.
Where did this concept come from, and what intrigued you about doing this instead of just a standard concert?
Well, I guess it's the idea of it being so weird to do a standard concert, but there's no audience to really bounce off in terms of energy. So I wanted to just create something that was like
different and unique and some experience. Yeah.
Something that people can experience from their homes that would just make them feel like a part of it. So it's more like a TV show.
There you go.
Vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a really long music video, but with like little moments in between that I think will make it really exciting for the viewer and for the listeners. And again, Studio 2054 is kind of like a play on words in terms of my record, Future Nostalgia, and, alluding to the original Studio 54, bringing like a new energy and more of a today's modern take on it.
Well, it sums up future and nostalgia perfectly right there. So right on. Look forward to checking it out. Tickets on sale now. DuaLipa.com/studio 2054 to get yours. Well, what's the set list like? Are you going to do any cover songs as well?
There won't be any cover songs, but I guess what I'm really excited about is there's, the songs from my record, Future Nostalgia, which a lot of them I haven't yet been able to perform at all. So I'm really excited to be doing those. I have some exciting collaborations.
Yeah.
I have artists coming in and doing their own thing. There's going to be, it's a whole thing, but I don't want to give too much away.
Sure,
I'm trying to tell you as much as possible without giving too much away.
People are just going to have to come experience it. Speaking of collabs, let's talk Levitating. That's the latest single from your album, featuring DaBaby. How did that's a fun name to say too, DaBaby. How did that collab come about?
DaBaby was someone who I really wanted to work with. I loved his like energy, and I also love how he doesn't take himself too seriously.
Yeah.
I think the song Levitating in itself, although it's like about falling in love, it's kind of written in a way that makes it almost, that feeling of falling in love makes it seem as if you're flying into space.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's like a little bit of playfulness and not taking yourself too seriously in that song and like the lyrical content of it, I guess. And DaBaby just seemed like the perfect match for it. And he's so lovely, and he's, he was really hardworking, so sweet to everyone on set, like would come and say hi to everyone, like left a really good impression.
Oh, that's
on everyone.
great to hear.
Yeah, he was really, really nice.
Nice.
And it was a really cool experience, super down to earth, and we got on really well, and I'm really proud of the song.
Do you have a favorite song from Future Nostalgia?
Levitating is definitely one of my favorite. Pretty Please and Love Again are also
Okay.
really dear to me. Hallucinate, I love that song. It's hard because I've been working so hard on this record for a little while now, and so it's quite hard to pick which one is my favorite. But I think it also changes,
Right.
different songs at different points. Normally, if I was on tour, I feel like every other night, I feel like I would have a different song that would become my favorite, something that the crowd gave me. But I think now, just like thinking about even just like the memories of creating these songs are such a blast. So it's hard to pick just one.
It's like picking your favorite kid, and just because I have a few of them too, and one at one moment one's my favorite, some other times the other one's my favorite, so I feel you on that. Ahead of your, pardon me.
Whoever's nicer to you.
Exactly. Whoever's listening to Daddy. Ahead of your Studio 2054 show, I saw you're going to be performing on the AMAs on November 22nd. Can you give us a little tease of what you got planned?
Well, it's it's going to be different because I'm going to shoot it in London. Okay. But it's recreating the music video in a whole new way.
Okay, fun.
Being able to somehow be in two places at once and somehow intertwining that. But that's about all I can tell you for now.
Okay, and by the way, I'm sorry, but congratulations. I know you're up for 2 AMAs as well.
Thank you.
Do you get nervous at all for the award shows, or I guess when you're performing, you're more focused on the performance, right? And it doesn't.
Yeah, when it's award shows, that there's always like adrenaline and nerves and butterflies, whenever that happens. So it's all really exciting. But I think sometimes it's good that I get to like bury myself in the work, and I'm like, okay, I need to put on the best performance. That's what I need to do. That's what I got to get out of myself.
And it distracts you. Yeah.
It's exactly. It's the distraction. And to be honest, I'm just so honored to be nominated. So that's really cool.
Yes, that is very, very cool. And speaking of awards, I know you have a couple Grammys, including Best New Artist. Does winning an award like that add pressure to the music making process, or do you feel more relaxed because, okay, well, I've already got a Grammy, I'm good to go now?
I definitely felt some pressure after the Grammys, especially when it's like, okay, now it's second album, it's a sophomore album. There's always that kind of air around it of it being like the really, the really hard and tricky second album, because you have to like back up everything that you did with your first, I guess. But I didn't want to allow the pressure to kind of get to me and put me in that vicious cycle of trying to recreate the success of some of the songs on the first record. And so I just wanted to go to the studio, make something that I was really proud of, something that really made me want to dance and have fun, and something that was very representative of me and who I am at that point, or this point in my life. And I'm happy that I shut out the pressures. Yeah. I really do feel like sometimes that can be really tricky.
That's the best approach. You're exactly right.
All those expectations, so it's better to kind of take a step back from all of that and just create something on your own mind.
Yep. No, absolutely. That's a smart and very cool way to approach it there. It's cool. You're going to be performing a lot, because I know you're also a part of our iHeartRadio Jingle Ball special in December. Have you even thought about what you're going to be working on there yet, or? I
have. We've already started planning for that, which I'm really excited about. Well, we're going to get in the Christmas spirit, We're going to sing some songs from Future Nostalgia. We're going to give you guys a little surprise of something else.
All right. Fun.
Not giving away too much, but it'll be fun. I love those shows, so I'm excited to be back, although via London, but still to be able to come and put on a fun show.
And speaking of the holidays, where are you going to be spending your time? What are your plans for the holidays?
My plans are hopefully to get back to the States and spend Christmas with my boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh, Anwar, right?
Yes.
I'm good friends with Mohammed, his father.
Oh, cool.
He's the coolest, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the best.
He's the coolest dad. I don't believe I've met Anwar a couple times briefly, but I'm obviously very, very good. I've known his dad for a long, long time. So that's cool. What a small world. Yeah, that's a nice house to be spending the holidays at over there.
Yeah, we'll be in New York.
Oh, so you'll be in New York. Okay, got it. Do you prefer New York over LA?
I think the energy of New York is more my pace. You know, I'm a bit of a city cat, so I think New York.
Yeah, I guess it's a little more like London, right? It's
a bit more like London, exactly.
It's closer.
LA is a bit too chill for me.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I love to go there for work, and
yeah,
I go there and spend time by the beach. But New York is more my pace. Yeah.
Okay. No, I feel you. Well, let me tell you, it is such a pleasure to speak with you. I know you've got a few of these to do, but like I said, we're all big fans over here. And
thank you so much.
Congratulations on everything, and hopefully we'll get to see you in person soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time, Mario.
All right, you got it. OnWithMario.com for more info on Dua Lipa's upcoming Studio 2054 live experience. Tickets on sale now. Great chatting with you. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
On with Mario Lopez.